is, eh? I didn't expect it to be so cold.
Are we in the bush, though?
What do you mean?
There's greenery everywhere.
This is the upper echelons of Bryanston, my guy. Upper echelons. Yeah. Once again, shout out to the Vape Gurus for sponsoring our videos. Truly appreciated. I was waiting for much love. I was trying to say it with you. Because I knew you were going to say, you normally say much love. So I was waiting for it. Shout out to the Vape Gurus for sponsoring this video. We truly appreciate it.
Much love.
Oh!
There we go.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
The longer you stay on the wrong train, the more expensive it gets to get home. I like that.
Holy shit. Run it back.
The longer you stay on the wrong train, the more expensive it gets to get home. Stop going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I was about to say. And again, when you say that, understand that if you missed home, that train is going one way. There's no U-turn on a train, bro. You are stuck on that route. Only thing you can do is jump on.
A lot of people feel stuck.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel stuck, yo. And a lot of people reach out to people like you for a release, you know. Thank you for that. You know.
Blessings. Much love.
As always, guys.
What wrong train you get on?
Repeat that?
What's the wrong train that you got on but forget to get off? You know, that relationship that's lasted 6 months longer than it shoulda. You know, that job you shoulda left but stayed at.
I got an answer, but
that impulsive where you knew I'm wrong to do this, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, there's so many, bro. There's so many moments where, if you look back in time, it's like I lost 6 months of my life. I've lost a year of my life.
What was I doing?
See, when Tevin thinks, remember the last episode? When Tevin thinks, I want to speak, but I know.
No. On you.
Tevin's cooking. I'm waiting because I don't want to speak. Tevin need the Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I cook, bro.
Oh, Daniel-san.
Hey, wax on, wax off.
We can cut. No, let me just think about it.
No, I'll go for it.
You're gonna go for it.
I think it's in procrastination. I've been in the field that I'm in for quite some time, and you know when you get too comfortable with where you are, and you don't try to grow yourself. Like I'm happy with what Tevin's doing in terms of studying. You know, you could have also been trapped in that circle or that train of where he is right now of comfortability. You could have been stuck on that one-way train, going further and further away from the actual goal or the what's the biblical word for it? His destiny, if I can call it. Going further and further away. So man, shout out, man.
I'm gonna do what we gotta do.
And I think this, for me, let me be straight with you guys. Oh, this is gonna be some real, right? I'm self-diagnosed with ADHD. Is it ADHD?
Yeah.
ADHD, am I? Whatever.
There's a full word for it, but you didn't pay attention long enough.
Wow! Okay, throw that in.
He's been cooking.
I told you he's cooking. Yeah, but no lie. Like, facts, as soon as I finished school, I got accepted into DUT. Dublin University of Technology. And I keep making an excuse. And I've said this to you today. The excuse was, finance. We can always overcome that. Finance you can overcome. You can apply for finance. You can make means. Did I do that? No. Out of fear, and I think that's my train that I was stuck on. But I've always been into content. From day one, I've always recorded myself. I've always done content itself, and that was always my end goal. But I didn't see where we could be or where this could take me. And I'm gonna big shout out. So I've been doing content for quite some time. 28,000 followers right now, going on 29,000 in like 100 more followers. But I didn't see how big I could be, and so Creative Links reached out to me.
Yeah,
I spoke to you about that.
you did mention that. Yeah.
Where they reached out and like, hey yo, just show up. Like you get that, and that's the dream for BnT. Where, hey yo, BnT, show up.
Done.
Do you get that, bro? To be paid to show up.
Just to be there.
Excuse me, because that's what happened. I was invited by Creative Links, and I repeat that name because that gave me the confidence to even try and do this podcast. So to try and make this work. Because again, procrastination, I was stuck in a train where this is all that I can be and this is all that I can do and this is where I'm gonna stay. But when Creative Links came in, they're like, hey yo, show up. And the first time I saw my face on a poster, do you get that? To see yourself, to drive past a whole mall and your face is on a poster, not on one, but multiple around the mall. I still need to ask them for that poster. But to see myself there, I'm like, whoa, this can actually work. I'm already 1 foot in the door. Let's try and get both feet. And
Walk right through it.
bro, and
Simple.
what did he say now? Stay in. Would you rather stay in a room with? Oh man, go hit the comments again. Hit, bro.
Come back with that
Would you
knowledge, come
rather
back.
accept walking through the wrong door or stay in the wrong room? And I've been going through wrong rooms and wrong doors, and I've been, main reason I moved to Johannesburg. Oh, I'm gonna hurt some people's feelings now, bro. The mindset is different in Johannesburg. The drive of I'm gonna hurt people's feelings in Durban, but the drive and the passion in Johannesburg, I wouldn't get the same in Durban. And no one could match. Like I was telling a friend, I feel comfortable driving on the streets in Johannesburg because everyone's on my wave. You know what I'm saying? I feel slow in Durban. Everyone's slow. You know how irritating that is? Everyone's slow.
Chilled.
Johannesburg, I'm like, yo, this feels comfortable. I'm at home. I'm dodging through traffic, but I'm trying to do it because everyone's on my wave. Everyone's trying to, get somewhere.
Get to where they need to
I
be.
worked with a guy named, and I'm gonna say his name, Elton Pipping. That guy did transport, so it worked night shift with me. In the days, dropping off school children. In the afternoon, school children working the night. On weekends, if he's off, he's doing catering. And I've never seen that drive in Durban. No, I'm not. No disrespect to Durban, but Johannesburg people drive.
But then again, now I feel like it's just based off the area you come to. I feel like that's definitely more a, how am I gonna put it? It's a hood mentality. Like people are just way too comfortable in their situation. Like you can see like mom struggling to put bread on the table, but you still gonna go out, and if you get something, what are you gonna do with that money? You're gonna end up, I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, you're buying what you're buying. It's an area mindset, man. It's an area mindset. Yes, Joburg life is fast, 100%. Joburg life is very fast, but I haven't been exposed to anything else. So where you coming from, I hear where you're coming from. But the people in the hoods, man, it's just they're way too comfortable in their situation. Like they don't see a way out, and they'll just stay there and do what they do.
Stuck on the wrong train.
Stuck on the wrong train. I think you could not have put it any better.
I
That
would say,
saying,
see what I'm saying? The 7 years for Abu.
stuck on the wrong train.
And it's just to bring it home, it's not the people in the hood, it's people. We just see it exemplified in the hood so much more than we see it in the burbs.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I've got high walls, as you can see.
I've got high walls not because I like it. I don't like it. I'd love to have a picket fence, but I can't. Already being black in this neighborhood is, okay. Can you speak the English?
What did he say just now? When he walks his dogs. The bastard told me to walk his
Dogs.
I can call the walker. But I had a situation where I was puffing on that reefer, taking medicine,
Letters.
and we had it's actually just me and a lady friend, back in the day, and it was so much smoke that upstairs, I stayed in a complex at that time, that upstairs the people on the 3rd floor were choking in their bedrooms, and they thought it was a chemical attack, and they then called the police, who came rushing to my house with guns drawn because this guy's cooking drugs. And I got a few bags, quite a lot, you know. It's a few.
Wait.
I mean, you got your supply.
Hey, yo, the cops actually came.
Yeah, they came.
That's wild.
They bust down the door, and now I'm not opening the door. So now I'm at the door, and then they with the security guard, and the security guard is like, "Yo, man, Rasta, let them in." And I'm like, "Why am I letting them into my place?
Yeah.
What are they bringing? Who are they? I don't even know if they're policemen. I can get that uniform. I've got a few. You know, like,
Yeah.
You got a few.
show me something. You know, no, we had a complaint that you have drugs here. What drugs? What's that? You know, Rasta. Okay, let me open up because this girl's sleeping. Open up. They get inside. They want to search the house. They turn the place upside down. They ask me if I got drugs, and I'm like, yeah, I got weed. How much do you got? I go take a little bit of what I got. I come back with it. I'm like, this is all I have.
That's all I got.
He takes the 0.5% of what he has. That's all I got.
That's all I got. I'm on my last.
Hey, yo, this is
This
a
is real,
crazy story, bro.
real shit. And then you know they got the big guns. You know the big guns. They got.
Call of Duty.
And then you know after they do their search and shit and they can't find anything because they lazy also. One of the cops who's standing with me, who's also making sure I don't run, you know, standing by the doorway.
Conversation.
The one I'm talking to, he tells me, I'm like, dude, I know who called you. Tell you what's happening. I smoked weed there on the balcony. It went up. So Wednesday night, it went up into his balcony. He's not choking. He's good. Like, you know, and he's a bit of a problem already, you know. Isn't
My
it
neighbor.
So the cop is like, hey, dude, like, why did you come live in this neighborhood? Because now this is what you have brought to your doorstep. Why didn't you stay? Why didn't you stay in the hood?
Okay. Super unfair to say that.
And you get what my response is? My response is, I left the hood because I had to call you guys all the time. Now I came here to get away from you guys, and now you get called on me.
Bro.
How can they ask that question though? Like that's like
Stay in the
directly. That's like you saying, why do you want better for yourself? Like how do you answer that? It's a stupid question. It's a stupid question. Like how?
But the guy's got a gun, so you can't even respond how you want to respond.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
You put your tail between your leg and you answer.
What are you reaching for?
hey, he's got a weapon.
He's got a gun. I won a t-shirt.
R.I.P.
And then as they leave, they're like, next time we leaving with you.
You know what's crazy though in that story? And as much as you say you've called them when you were in the hood, the response time is crazy different.
Yep.
Hundreds.
Yep.
It's so, bro.
Yep.
I've watched a guy get hit to the plank and when he got hit to the plank with his head laid. Call the cops, call the ambulance. Ambulance got there first. Checked him, aye, you fine, go.
Run it off.
Like an hour later they came. I bet you those cops came in like 15 minutes in the pubs.
And that's what happens in the hood. You know, you got people fighting each other and not fighting the fights. And it's unfair on them to expect little of them, but is it fair to ask of more or ask of a success that is societally accepted? Societally, if I made that up, cool now.
Yeah, it's a word. It's a
We're running
word.
with it.
Yeah, it's in the BnT dictionary.
Get your copy now.
Yeah, man. Shit, well go on.
Because it's, you know, and I speak to the two extremes, you know, a black kid in the hood, a white kid who grows up in privilege. But there's that big area that I haven't touched in that. And that's as a colored person coming from the background you come from, which to many people won't be clear. It will come with a stereotype immediately.
Your stereotype of me, but I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave the comment that you. Wait,
What
the
is-
assumption. No,
I feel like for all the Joe burgers, I grew up in Aldo, so I'm allowed to make those comments. I'm allowed. I got the nigger pass. I got the N pass. Cut that. I got the N pass. I can do that. I'm allowed to do that because I've seen it all.
I'm not gonna comment on it, but it's so crazy looking at where I came from and how worse it gets when you leave the hood.
And then don't you feel like you're happy that you made the move and you feel like you could have been part of that change that just went down?
See, the only thing I miss about the hood or the Kasi or the area I came from, at the time, the unity was crazy. Like, one thing, if you are not recognized, it's a problem. See, if you're not working at someone that's known, it's a problem. Especially when you know this Brian is looking too good to be in our area. I've seen that one too many times.
Yep.
Where even if I go into a different area, if I went to a place like went to Sydenham, which are colored areas in Durban, and even Newlands East, because we did a lot of car shows, the look you'd get is you better not say anything. And that's the one thing I miss, because again, we're in the burbs now. There's nothing. It's your house and it's you alone. You know what I'm saying? It's who sleeps in the house that you live in, and it's your.
Yeah. Got the kids in the east wing, you got the wife in the west wing,
And that's it.
And that's
you know what I'm saying? But in the Kasi, bro, like I made a poiki once. I didn't have that poiki because it's outside, bro. People are coming. The alcohol has been poured for everyone. It's like everyone they get together. One guy. This guy was in an accident. I don't mean to laugh. He lost his legs, right? Accidents. I said, man got paid out, bro. Man got paid out. Bought a cow for the community. No, for the flats where I stay. He bought a cow. Let's have a braai, alcohol, And if your neighbor won the lotto, you will never know.
You'll never hear about it.
You'll never know in the burbs. Well, there'll be signs.
There'll be signs.
There'll be signs.
But then again, you're in the burbs, so you just be like, oh, he's doing well now. He's doing well now, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Promotion. In the hood, road accident fund, lotto, or someone died, he had a policy. Think about it though.
That is wild, actually.
In the hood, if someone has money, road accident fund, he may have won a piece of the lotto, or someone died and he had a policy.
or old money.
Or old money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the pub, it's like, Abu got a promotion. You know what I'm saying?
Got a new whip.
You know what I'm saying? Man, he's doing well for himself. That'll never be a comment in the hood.
T, how's it though that we leave the hood and then expect the hood to get better? Should we not be staying in the hood for the hood to get better? Are we not the positive influences that should be in the hood?
Yes,
or is being in the hood?
Let him cook. Let him cook.
I don't know how to put this.
Let him cook.
Okay, I know it's gonna sound selfish right now, but like the only obligation you have is to yourself. Like you need to want better, see better for yourself. No one's gonna change your perspective of that. That has to be a mindset thing that comes from you yourself. I don't believe me staying in the hood, them seeing me come home from work every day. I'm gonna leave them there on that corner. I'm gonna come back home tonight and find them on that same corner. Me passing there is not gonna make a difference. That's why I feel like you need to get out the hood and just try and elevate yourself. Yes, you can make the means to try and assist where you can, be like, bro, you got your CV, come on, let's see what we can do for you. Those are the small things you can do, but at the end of the day, that's just a bigger mindset. Personally, I feel like it dates back like apartheid days. Like, we were put in those locations to undermine us or separate us, and they'd be like, let's just put all of the problems there. So that mindset is dating back very far. Personally, I don't believe one person can change that mindset, no. And that's why I feel like I said, your only obligation is to yourself. You need to want to do better for yourself.
This is the first time we're gonna be when magnets do this, I agree and I disagree.
Okay, no, for sure.
I like this, man. Yo,
You're entitled to your
This is
opinion.
gonna get.
We all are.
So you're 100% correct because a lot of the Kasis, yeah, where I'm from, they call them construction workers because they spend the whole day holding up the flat. Foot on the flat. The whole day they hold the flat up because that's the norm, right?
Yeah, it's normal.
And if I had the and this is the hopes in everything that we do moving forward, is if we have the option or the ability to change that, I'd want to go back and change that. I can't do that while I'm in there. You get what I'm saying? I need to try and elevate myself to the point where I can now, yo, come here,
Help you out.
pick you up. And I got a stupid story. I did that when I was living in Durban. I gave 3 colored boys a job. I'm not gonna mention names because it's gonna be a stupid story. I gave 3 colored boys a job. They were driving a Golf 1. They leave in the parking lot, and again, I got the job. You know what I'm saying? It was my recommendation. I signed it. Sharp. They leave in the parking, and they don't have a wiper on their Golf 1. So they're like, no one's gonna see. Get the
Find the
Golf
wiper.
1 there. They jumped out. Bro, they jumped out. Went there, took it out, and you see them walking like this. Yeah. Jump into the car, and they go. Now, not right, sharp. The problem was, the car that they took it from was my head of department's car. And I'm like, the first thing they do was, Brayden, come here. Just watch this. What do you see here?
What do you
I'm
see?
like, yeah, no, it's my boys leaving the parking. Why did they stop? I don't know. They 2 jump out, go around. You see them come, and this is the walk, bro. The walk gave it away into the car. I'm like, what more can I do? You know what I'm saying? There's you can't help everyone. But what we can do, I want to try and do. So, for example, what Abu does in terms of helping the needy.
Yeah.
You know what the inner circle does in terms of, supplying sugar and stuff to certain
Charity drives,
charities. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? If we can do that, and I think the problem is whenever we talk about going back to the currency and giving back, we always think of the mindset of the elderly, not elderly, but the guys that are in their 20s up. Whereas what we need to focus on is the children, what they see. Because again, if they only see construction workers, that's what they're gonna think is the norm.
Yeah.
And that's where we can make the biggest impact in terms of the next generation that comes up.
Yeah.
And that's where I want to focus on. That's the overall plan though.
A day in the life of a construction worker. Wake up too early but too late. Get dressed. Find something to smoke or drink. Smoke and drink. Smoke or drink. Smoke or drink. See if I can get pussy. Smoke or drink. See if I can get pussy. Smoke or drink. Okay, I can't get pussy. Smoke. One last one. A meal. Okay. Tomorrow reset, start again. And that's a trauma response.
Yeah.
You know, when people are in a trauma state, they look for a pattern that they have control over. You know, so just like you deal with your insecurities by growing past them, they deal by their insecurities by using them as a shield. You know, and it's a mindset thing that I think over generations is instilled in us, and especially, you know, as people of color, where it's safer for me not to succeed. This is the safest thing I could do. Holding up this block of flats is the safest thing I could do, and I'm doing that as a survival thing, because if I go out there, so much could go wrong. You know, so you create the prison in your mind.
The cup half empty.
You know, and then people like you are perceived to speak from a point of privilege. Like, you don't know what I go through. You know how many times I sent my CV there. Hey, they didn't interview me this one time. Hey, I tried this. Hey, my mother was sick. Hey, my aunt was. And there's so many reasons that we can build up and, you know, put together and build a big ass mansion.
You know what I call them? Excuses.
Facts.
And everybody's got to do their own. I'm with you, Tev. And we got a responsibility. I'm with you, B. You know, and it's aligned. It's aligned. What the people saying?
The people saying, nope, straight. cuts. That line will never leave me. Oh, the editor's gonna be. What are the people saying? Nope, straight. Saying.
No LGBT.
No. Saying. There's no way.
In a bold color.
Oh man.
On the line we got let's look for something. How many hours? That's the question.
How many hours?
Yeah, how many hours?
3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes of your life.
Take it or leave it.
I change your world.
Hey, I'll give you an hour. Gonna be 57 miniseries. I'm sorry. We didn't cut that. Oh no.
Are the
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
How many hours? I said 24.
Oh, man's cooking. Watch this. I'm
Don't do that.
changing?
Those 24 hours, guys. That 24 hours is how much time you have to make a change. Just those 24 hours. May be repeated, but that's the time given to you to make that change. Be the change you want to see.
my guy. Can I one more? Because that reminded me of a statement by 50 Cent with the game. You have the same 24 hours I have.
Oof.
What you do with your 24 hours got nothing to do with me. I know what I'm here to do. I know what I'm doing with my 24 hours. You see, you can sleep all 8 hours. 50 Cent, was it 50 Cent or Jay-Z? I think it was Jay-Z. 50.
50
Who said, I don't sleep. After recording, I get home, start writing. I'm either writing music or I'm working on business or business model or business idea. I'm writing, power didn't come out of nowhere. And powers are crazy. That's not even, that's a
Power
episode
Universe.
alone.
Power Universe.
Power Universe is crazy.
I've got a question about the Power Universe, but it's fine. We'll save that for that episode.
That's a whole episode alone because you can't think of that overnight. That's not something that comes overnight. You need to invest time
but
into that.
I feel like
There we go.
it's fitting though.
Bring it.
Do you think Ghost was justified for leaving the marriage?
There's so many ways to answer this, but I'm gonna give Albo a chance first. I wanna hear what you have to say.
Oh, I also want to hear what you have to say.
I've got a very, very, very long answer.
Wrong.
Yes.
And I agree. And
No.
I agree.
See, wait.
I agree with the yes. That's why.
From a that's my childhood love. We separated when we were young, sharp. But the Christian in me says, "Hey yo, you said I do at the altar. You can't
Yep.
turn back now."
Yep.
That's the. Other than that, if they were not married and they were just together, had kids or whatever, yeah, sharp, go to your first love. But you made a commitment, bro.
For sure.
Actually, I think what I've got a bigger problem with is how he left.
Yeah, for sure.
Do it the right way. Do it the right way. Can't be sipping in 2 cups when you know where you should be.
2 or 3 cups,
acting all
this man was
confused.
busy.
Acting all confused.
It's like you don't know.
Because after those relationships, those 2 women find single men, are they gonna be able to have functional relationships?
No,
Who do those 2 women date after Ghost? Who do they marry?
bro. Oh, would you be able to?
Nah, I ain't gonna put up with that.
Never. I ain't never. Bro, take a mortgage to look after you. I'll never. What the hell?
It's like I had a conversation with my niece and I was saying to her, Beyonce could never leave Jay-Z
Never.
because there's no one for her to be with after that. Even if he cheats 20,000 million times, she gonna stay there.
Again, bro, Jay-Z
It's Jay-Z.
It's Jay-Z, bro. Like, there's nothing to say.
There's no other Jay-Z. There's no option 2 is for her.
At one point, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Kanye would have been like the understudy of Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Until Mandem did this. But to go back on your topic about Ghost. What's her name again?
Alicia.
No, the police.
The police.
Angela.
Angela, bro.
Oh,
If
Angela.
you saw,
Oh,
and again,
Oh,
guys,
Angela.
guys, this guy's an actor. It's an act, right? But he played the role so well because if you look at
Yeah, he did.
the emotion he felt when she got shot,
Yeah.
and that was love, bro. That was love. And Ghost was a dog, man. Ghost had some.
Ghost had levels.
Ghost had,
within
you know
him,
what I'm saying?
bro.
Ghost could have had anything. But you stay with Angela because of love.
Love would make you do crazy shit. You're a
Tell me
drug.
about it.
You head of a drug empire, and then you go date a cop.
You go date a whole DA, district attorney.
You know, like Tommy was right to flip, right?
Ish. No.
Tommy, 50-50. It's not 100% because, bro, Tommy is not right in his head as well. Let's be honest. If you watch his episode or his cut off as well,
Yeah.
he's not so right in his head.
A few screws loose for sure.
He's street smart, but it's too street.
This is way street.
Yeah.
Who's Tommy? Who's Ghost? The first question.
Tommy was the Mlungu.
No. Here,
Yeah.
BnT.
I'm Ghost.
Listen to this man.
I ain't crazy though. I got my head on straight. I think 3 times before I react.
No.
Like, no. No, never been me. Never been me.
You know what? I'll take Tommy. In a sense, I can be a Tommy.
You could be.
In traffic, I'm a Tommy. In traffic, Johannesburg traffic, I'm a Tommy.
It makes sense though, cause Tommy energy high, Ghost energy,
No.
and that's the balance, right?
Yin and
What's the lawyer? What's his name?
Doctor.
No, the one that Tommy killed.
Proctor.
Proctor. Proctor's a weasel.
That man had backup for days in terms of files, eh?
Yeah.
That guy was smart.
But it comes back to what he's saying, weasel. That nigga kept all of that shit as a way out to be like, ayo. I'm a snitch on this nigga. What deal can you make me? That's that nigga's whole mindset. That was his whole mindset.
No, but again, that's a backup plan in the event that I need to leave the game, but you don't want me to leave because of what I know. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame him.
He had to.
He had to have a panic button to leave.
But then again, I feel like in that life, once you're in that life, there's no way out. You're like there for good. Someone knows that you know something. Someone will always know that you know something. There's no way
I
out.
like this controversial topic because I want to bring another one that's gonna get the females hating me, right?
Okay, you want that
because
smoke?
because
You
Ghost
can have it, dog. You can have it.
see, Power is more of a, sorry, I'm not sexist, right? But it's a male dominant show, right? Acrimony. Did you watch Acrimony? Now, in my eyes, that guy was right. In a lot of females' eyes, because it's a female's perspective, and I get why she'd be upset, right? But is it justified for her to be upset?
We all grown-ups gotta live with your decision. Her decision was to leave that nigga.
I think it's difficult for us men to expect a woman to use logic in that situation, which we try and apply to reason to the situation.
Yeah, that's a strong statement. Say that
No,
again.
no.
It's
Don't repeat it.
No.
Don't repeat it.
I'll
This is
repeat
enough.
it. I'll repeat it. No. It's unreasonable for us
yeah.
to expect women to respond in a logical state in that situation
Women act
like
on
we
emotion.
would, because you are thinking about what she should do. She is feeling and doing how
Woman
she
act
feels.
on emotion, yeah. 100%.
So- And we now need to translate that. And how do I respond emotively instead of responding with logic? How do I not explain myself explain my way out of a situation, but make you feel how I feel about the situation, so that you understand that I get you, I'm with you. And I think that's the biggest challenge in relationships. Matching each other's
Energy.
Yeah.
more than energy, matching each other's frequency. So when my body communicates, you understand it. You know, when I'm trying to get warm, I'm not saying let's start something, Braden. You know, like she wants to say that, but you should know that. Oh, this is she's just moving. She's not saying, oh, you know, ready, here we go. You know, I do things for you because I know you want them, not that you need them now. And if you need them now, that means I didn't see that you wanted them.
This is getting too deep. Whoa.
You know, like, and imagine that in our relationships. I do it while you want it, before you need it. Because when they need it, that's when they go off at us, eh? That's when it's...
You never spoke initially. What are you talking about? But the expectation is for us to see it before to need it.
And that's the beauty of marriage, right? It's she puts her future in your hands. So, dude, you have her future in your hands. So how do you not see what she wants?
I need to start cooking as well because you guys are cooking.
How do you not see what she wants? Isn't that what your job is? You're a translator, Crank. She says, what are we gonna eat? She's not asking you to think about what you want to eat. It's like, no, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I have an answer for that question, off topic a little bit. When a female asks you what you want to eat, or if you ask her and she doesn't know, I watched a TikTok, this guy saying, babe, guess where we're going? She's like, guess where we're going? I don't know. It's your favorite place. Spur. Yes. You know, it's different ways. It's different ways in which we can try and get the answers. You know what I'm saying? Because we're never gonna get it straight. They know what they want, but they want you to know before you know.
Because you have her future in your hands, right? So be one step ahead of everything. Before she says it's cold in here.
Have that jacket off already.
My pants off.
But and at the same time, us men are ego driven. And there's a very fine line between knowing that she wants this to us enforcing it. You know? And in the country we live in with the stats we have, you know, it's clear that there's a very blurred line. It's a very, very blurred line.
Big word was ego then.
It's a very blurred line. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is that in our country that men feel the right to take? You know, and I say men loosely because I also include women in that statement. But people feel I can just take. You know, crime, you know, in relationships. Is it designed? Is it part of our ecosystem? Is that part of the functions of the model? If you look at the country as an engine, crime is the, you know, carburetor, and, you know, politics is the ventilation system. You know, keep the engine cool, and we are the people. You know, the cogs and the everything that compresses. You know, the people that get compressed in the hood in these small little boxes. And then the injectors, the people that we see shoot up and grow into superstars, and we think I can go there. But as you see that injector drop again, and you're like, shit, I don't want to go up there because that means I'm gonna drop again. I'd rather stay down here.
Yeah.
And then I hold up the flat.
Construction.
That's something to give some thought to.
Again, I'm gonna go off topic. The injector. There was a comedian, Calvin H. Goldstone. Go look him up. He was talking about giving pamphlets. And for his show, it's his stand-up show, giving pamphlets. And these colored boys, and this is the mentality, right? These colored guys were posted like, hey, Puta, what happened? I saw you on TV or Netflix. Now you're handing pamphlets. That's just I'll never forget that show because that's the mindset, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't know this man's hustle, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't need to be handing pamphlets. He's big already.
Yeah.
But he's doing it, you know what I'm saying? It's engagement, it's his
brand. It's his brand.
It's not him on the side of it's not construction, you know what I'm saying? This man's, he's on his drive.
He's pushing.
This is us, bro. What's the time now? Wait for 10 o'clock. It's outside. This is our grind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No one, no matter what comments we get, no matter what people say, whether it's clear, it's not clear, whether you can hear us, you can't hear us. This is our grind, you know what I'm saying? No matter what negativity comes, it's just views, bro. Whatever comes, we're gonna take it as it is, and I'm with open arms. You know what I'm saying?
And hopefully, y'all will help us grow. Tell us what we need to improve. You know, give us that honest truth. Don't filter it, cause we're not filtering nothing.
Be like Abu's voice note.
That voice note.
That voice note.
That voice
Brayden,
note.
your articulation is a bit too fast. You know, you speak a bit too fast. We can't hear you. Tevin, you need to try and pick up your voice. Brayden, drop your voice. That was the voice note.
That was the voice.
That was the voice note. And again, as much as there may have been a few mistakes, you know, from then till now, there's still gonna be mistakes. But the fact that it's still here is what really matters.